Okay, hello. I hope everyone's having a lovely Christmas and festive season. Of course, New Year's is coming up. So let's get into it. So breathing in, breathing out on the way down, breathing in on the way up. So starting with our neck turns as always. Breathing out on the way down, breathing in on the way up. And then reversing the direction. So breathing in, breathing out, and then breathing in on the way back up. So we're breathing in. If this works for you, it's the best way to do it. Breathing in through our nose, breathing out through our mouth. Again, if it works for you and you can, it's best if you put the tongue on the roof of your mouth, just behind your top two teeth on the hard palate, just the tip of your tongue. It closes a meridian. If you're interested, look it up. It's called the Du meridian, D-U. And when I say close, I mean complete the circuit, so it's actually running. Okay, stepping out to shoulder width apart, just rotating our shoulders, breathing relaxed. As I think I mention every week, if I don't talk about the breathing, don't forget to breathe, but it's just breathing in your own time. Otherwise, I'm, of course, very specific. Okay, breathing in, breathe out as we twist. So breathe in, breathe out as we twist. So breathing in through our nose, out through our mouth. And last one. So breathing out on the way down, breathing in on the way back up. Breathe out and bow, look at our fingers. Breathe in on the way up. So breathing out on the way down, breathing in on the way up. So breathe out, breathe in, breathing out, breathing in. Okay, breathing out on the way down, then breathing in. Twist to the side. If that's too strong, keep your head looking forward. It's a stronger stretch if you look up to the sky. If you want to make it even stronger and you feel comfortable, just tilt your hand behind the back of your head like so. Make sure this isn't straining your back. It's not supposed to hurt or feel particularly uncomfortable. It might stretch things out, but as always, if anything's uncomfortable, let me know. And of course, if you've got a doctor or a physio or other things like that, speak to them too. Wax on, wax off, rotating our wrists. And then breathing in, breathe out as we come forward. So breathing in on the way back, breathing out on the way forward. So breathe in, and then breathe out. Okay. So these are our waist turns. Very good for our back, stretching out our intestines and internal organs as well. Of course, our hips and everything else. Lots of things, very useful. We're putting our hands on the back of our hips just to support our back. So as with everything, there's no need to sort of overextend or overdo it. It's supposed to be relatively comfortable. You'll feel a stretch. I always feel a stretch on these ones. But yeah, keep the things within your comfort level. I'm not sure why I'm mentioning that so much this week, but it must be relevant for someone. Okay. And this is the same, but what we've done is where our legs are slightly wider and we've bent our knees a bit more. So the stretch is a bit different. Okay. Stepping as wide as is comfortable and shifting from foot to foot like so. As much as you can, relaxing your head, neck, and arms, and just moving from the waist. Okay. Placing our fists on the ground, we're going to rock back on our heels and rock forward on our toes. If this doesn't feel comfortable or you start to fall over, don't do it. It's a bit more of one of the advanced ones. Okay. Feet together, just rolling our knees around, stretching out our joints. Always good to do the knees. If you have issues with your knees, it's probably If it's not biomechanical, it's probably to do with your kidneys. Rotating our ankles 3 times in each direction. Last thing. And as I think I've mentioned before, we start from our head and go down to our toe because we're actually bringing ourselves into our body. So we're getting out of thinking land from our head and getting right all the way into our toes, grounding ourselves with the warm-up. So breathing in, on the way up, there we go. Breathing out on the way down. This is our liver exercise, one of our, what I like to call the basic 5, one of the ones that we'll do every time, every week. Breathing out. So breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in on the way up, breathing out on the way down. So as you can see, coming up on your tippy toes, just tilting our head. So breathing in through our nose, breathing out through our mouth. Trying to keep our head and back and everything else as straight as we possibly can. Breathing in and then breathing out on the way down. Okay, stepping out to shoulder width apart. Just going to bring our arms up and breathe in. Breathe out and squeeze at our elbows. Breathe in on the way up, releasing the squeeze. Breathe out on the way down. Thumbs on our belly button, forming a triangle. Breathe in and then breathe out. So breathing in on the way up. Squeeze at our elbows. Squeeze. Breathing out. Breathing in on the way up. Releasing the squeeze, breathing out on the way down, and then breathing in and breathing out. So again, just breathing in on the way up, breathe out and squeeze, breathe in, no squeeze, breathe out on the way down, back to our center, and then breathing in and breathing out. Okay, cool. So that's also a liver exercise. Oh, I decided to do 4. I think I lost count. So breathing in on the way back up, breathing out on the way down, breathing in, and then breathing out. So that's also a liver exercise, as I was saying. So a lung exercise, breathing in, and then just breathing out. So breathing in on the way up, breathing out on the way down. Breathing in on the way up, and then breathing out on the way down. Breathing in, and then breathing out. So our usual kidney exercise, breathing in on the way up, looking up, palms forward, breathe out on the way down. Squeeze our ankles, we've got no breath at this point. Breathe in, right arms in front, up to our shoulders. Breathe out on the way down to our center. And then breathe in and breathe out. So breathe in on the way up, looking up, palms forward, breathe out on the way down. Squeeze for 3 with no air. And then our right arm comes in front with the cross, like that, breathing in, breathing out on the way down. And then breathing in, and then breathing out and relaxing. So this is our kidney exercise. I do this each week. So I guess things to watch out for are, squeezing your ankles, or if you can't reach your ankles, squeeze your knees. But the big thing is, are you balanced here at this point? So our arms are crossed in front of us to help our balance. So it shouldn't feel like it's difficult to sort of come back up, like you're tottering. Okay, breathe in, push out, breathe out. Breathe in on the way back, breathe out to the sides. Breathing in, breathing out, pushing up. Breathing in, circle down and around. Breathe out, push down. Breathe in on the way up. Breathe out on the way down. And then breathing in and breathing out. Breathing out. There we go. So that's more of a long exercise. It does a number of things, but it's more of a long exercise. So breathing out on the way down. Breathing in on the way up. Breathing out on the way down. It's a truck reversing outside. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. This is also a long exercise, and it's very similar to the heron stretching its wings aspect of the Tai Chi. So breathing in on the way up, breathing out on the way down. Okay. So next we're going to do our other long exercise. We do this each week. It's also a hard exercise, so breathing out, breathing in, and then breathing out. So breathing in, breathing out. Trying and keeping it, I like to think of it, it's a bit like a bird stretching its wings or flapping, like an albatross, really slow movement. So it's not supposed to be fast, it's supposed to be kind of like flowy, if that's a technical term. And then breathing out the way down. Okay. So spleen, breathing up, breathing in on the way up, breathing out on the way down. A bit of a sneeze because we just did a long exercise. Let's try that again. Breathing in on the way up, breathing out on the way down. Breathing in on the way up, breathing out on the way down. And again, breathing in on the way up, breathing out on the way down. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and then breathing in and breathing out. So we're breathing in on the way up, breathing out on the way down. Same thing out to the sides. Breathing out, palms up, palms down, up our center line, nice big ball of energy, down to the ground, up to the sky. We shower it over us, back to our center. Breathe in and breathe out. So breathe in on the way up, breathe out on the way down. Breathe in on the way up, and breathe out on the way down. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and then breathing out on the way down. So breathing in up to the sky, breathing out back on the way down. Okay, next we'll move to our Tai Chi. Okay, now for our Tai Chi. So shifting the weight, stepping out with our left. Hands come around to belly button height, bringing that foot back in. Pushing down, coming up, and then looking up, drawing back down, circling around to belly button height, right foot forward, right hand forward, left hand behind, circling down and around, drawing back, left hand down, right foot back, right toe up. Collapse our right hand to the ground, trace over with our left, we step out to our right. So it's the same position as before. And again, circling down and around, that's the same. Draw back. This time we're looking into our rice bowl. Right toes pointed again. Push out with the backs of our hands. Circle down, around. Push out with our palms. Draw back. And then pivot our feet, face where we started. Pushing out, hands above our head. Right hand forms a beak, like so. Right hand to our chin, left hand under the elbow. Ground that left hand, stretch our right, and stretch our left. Step out, our left, paint our nice big rainbow. Right arm ends up in front. We're going to step forward with our left foot, right hand on top, rotate so that our left's on top, step back with that same left foot. Collapse, squish, ground that left hand again, reach out, draw back, and then our infinity sign. So from a different angle, pushing down, coming back up, drawing back down, circling around at belly button height, right hand in front, step out with our right foot. Palms towards us, circle down, around, and draw back. Collapse our right hand, trace over with our left, step out to our right. Palms towards us, circle back to our right spine. Up to our shoulders, push out with the backs of our hands, draw back, circle down and around, push out with our palms. Draw back, pivot at feet so that we're facing where we started. Pushing out, hands above our head, and then right hand forms our beak, collapses to our chin, left hand under our right elbow, feet come together, ground our left hand, stretch our right wing, and then we stretch our left. Step out with our left foot, nice big rainbow, right arm's in front, step forward with our left foot, right arm on top, rotate so that our left's on top, step back with that same left foot, collapse, ground our left hand, reach out with our right, draw back, and then infinity sign again. So pushing down, drawing up, drawing back down, circling around at navel height, and pushing out. Down and around, draw back. Collapse our right hand to the ground, trace over with our left, over the wrist, and step out to our right. Bring our palm, yep, nice and flat. Palms towards us, circle down and around, draw back, looking into our rice bowl. Up to our shoulders, push out with the backs of our hands, draw back, circle down and around, push out with our palms, drawing back, pivot back to where we started. Put both arms out, above our head, right arm forms a beak, left arm's in front. Collapsing our right, collapsing our left, grounding that left hand, right wing, and then left. Step out with our left. Nice big circle. Arms crossed in front of our heart, right arm's in front. Right arm on top, left foot forward, left foot back again. Left arm on top, collapse, reverse so we can ground our left hands as we reach out with our right. And our infinity sign. So you notice that a lot of things, of course, Tai Chi is all literally balance. But we ground our left hand twice, for example, and that's because we're doing something with our right. That's, if we didn't ground that hand, it would put us off balance. So it's just those things to watch out. Okay. So, breathing in. Breathe out and step out with our left. Breathe in, bring our arms up. Breathe out, turn our palms up. Breathe in and hold. So breathe in, we're holding it. Breathe out, reverse what we just did. And we're just going to reverse and breathe. So breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, and breathing out. Thank you. Have a fantastic new year, and we'll be speaking, talking, doing stuff soon. Cool. Bye.